right.
We are live. What's up, everyone?
Yeah.
Sidebar comedy. Another Tuesday night. We have some fun comics tonight, and we have an awesome theme song by GT.
I wanna do some comedy. I wanna do some comedy. At a dive bar, at a dive bar, at a dive bar. At a dive bar. I can't say what I want. I can't say what I want to say. Censor. Dive bar comedy. Dive bar comedy. Dirty, bad, nasty 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 comedy. Dive bar comedy.
We are go. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know what happened to Miss Wild Joe, but we are here.
I'm still trying to start my watch party.
We are good to go.
All right.
We lost Joanna? Okay, well, welcome to Dive Bar Comedy. It's Mr. C, the Enforcer. Unfortunately, Miss Joanna Petrie has taken a mild exit due to some clear technological difficulties. I blame the man for that issue.
The man, he always gets us. He always gets us one way or the other.
What happened?
I said the man, he always gets us every week.
Yo, you know that. You know that. Every week. It's a conspiracy. Also, I am running for president. It's Carl Lester Anthony Jr. for president as a write-in candidate. So the man is probably trying to stop this whole thing in general. Because if you know me, so if I get to be president, they're probably going to kill all of you to make me make decisions. But I'm willing to take that sacrifice.
I was starting my watch party.
Wait, what?
Oh, there we go.
I couldn't find it.
Why do I have to get killed for you to be president?
Sacrifices, collateral damage.
I know.
You barely even know me.
Be like Martin Luther King. Take
watch parties. I usually try to start a few watch parties on every site. I can barely get my own one watch party up, and I hope it's going. I hope people are watching, and that's all I can say. Technical difficulties all the way, but we're back. We're here. We got all our comics. We got Mr. C. We got new comics. We got returning comics. We got some people muted, like Carol.
Sorry. Technical difficulties.
All right, there's Carol. Woo. She's helping us out with all of our technical needs, which
are good.
Every week it's something. All right. What's up? We got Martin Morrow back in the house.
What up? It's me, your boy, aka little skinny dick. We out here.
Oh, is that your nickname, Martin?
Huh?
That's your nickname, Skinny Dick?
No, Lil Skinny Dick. Please don't drop the lil.
Well, I don't know. I was doing some Facebook chatting with. There's a single moms group, which is the most fun group actually. They're all complaining about exes, and some lady she fell in love. She said, I met the love of my life, but he has a little mini penis. I said, no more baby carrots for me.
A micro penis.
A micro. That's the word, the micro penis.
Micro penis.
It's a medical term.
No offense to any of those baby carrot guys.
No
It's tough. You can't control that.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. It's really not their fault, and you can find a great guy if you're willing to deal with it. So.
Yeah, we got to quit body shaming little dick dudes.
I don't know.
Isn't that what
but it's fun to read the
Dave
comments,
is all
that's
about?
for sure. I love that thread. There was like 270 comments. And,
as long as their tongue works, it's all good.
Hey, Carol.
Hey, that's someone who's fucked a
No,
guy
there
with
was
a
a
little
lot
dick.
of advice. There was advice for like extenders and toys that you can add on, and like any guy can be any size, I guess, with technology these days. So, hey. Anyway, all right, welcome. Let's say hi to our new people. Brian Wool, is this seriously the first time you've been on our show?
Only on the Zoom, but
yeah, I know that being in
shows.
real life so much, but I can't believe it's your first time on our Zoom show.
I haven't done any Zoom anything. I haven't seen anybody. I've been just hiding, really. I've been just scared.
You look like
the
you're
world
hiding.
is scary, Joe. The world is scary. Yeah, I've been hiding here in this bar. It's great. I can just hang out here with my people, and nobody really bothers me.
You look like Castaway. Like you need that volleyball named Wilson.
Oh my God. I've been talking to everything I can in my apartment. It's been so boring. My girlfriend's great, but we're doing everything we can, really.
At least
we
you got
got a lot of mushrooms. We got like an ounce of mushrooms right before COVID hit. And so we've been just like trying to find days in between where we can do mushrooms and kind of just try and find anything to feel good about, really.
Are mushrooms an essential service? Because marijuana is, and I feel like marijuana legalization was like the biggest scam everywhere. Everybody just agreed, like, yeah, it's for medical reasons. Yeah, we need this for our glaucoma. But really, it was like everybody just wanted to get high. So maybe they'll do the same thing for mushrooms in a couple of years.
You guys know I work for the FBI, right?
Wonderful.
No.
Hey, Carolina. Carolina is a first timer. Welcome.
Woo!
Oh,
You're brought on by Mr. C. He's your big fan. So good to see you.
I'm a fan of him as well.
Yes.
We love each other.
Beautiful. Well, we got so many beautiful girls tonight. We got beautiful women, I should say. Women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not girls.
Strong women.
Who else? All right. I see somebody else is muted, so I'm afraid to talk to her. But Xiao Ying
Yes.
got comedy
Hi.
club, and now you're in the virtual world. You can't
Hi,
operate
Hi,
a comedy
Joe.
club anymore, huh?
Yeah. How are you doing? You look beautiful.
Thank you. I'm in the bathroom. I'm in my bathroom right now.
Nice.
Bathroom lighting. Yep. Thank you. I saw you had your baby in the bar earlier. I brought my baby to the bar a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's adorable. You have beautiful babies.
It's a virtual bar, so it's not illegal. These are virtual alcohol bottles. This is not real drinking, so don't worry. No babies are being harmed.
I'm arming my own babies in my pants.
Hey.
What?
Wow.
Mr. C, have you been jerking off this whole time? Is that how that went?
Let's just say my arms kind of talk.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a first for me. I thought this was just Facebook Live, but I guess it's OnlyFans.
Oh my gosh. I'm learning so much on the internet lately. I didn't even know about this OnlyFans. But I also learned on my single moms group, which I love, that there's like these popular sites for selling your used and dirty panties. And
dirtypanties.com.
some people make a big business out of it.
Wow.
And one of the places they sell it is OnlyFans. Some people just take to Instagram and Twitter and just all out advertise to the world. And then there are also dedicated, it wasn't, Ashley Madison is the one for cheaters, right? It's something like Brenda Nicole or some other beautiful name where you sell your used panties. And
there's one that's called dirtypanties.com.
Oh wow, Martin knows all about it. So
no, I don't know all about it. I want to clarify. It's not. I have a friend who sells on there. I loosely
your
say friend.
friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not me. I don't
How
sell.
many do you have?
How many
They're
I don't have
called-
any dirty panties.
I don't know if
Liar.
men, this is sexism. I don't know if men can sell their dirty underwear and make a profit, you know?
Well,
No,
no,
you
because
wouldn't
it'll
want
just
that.
it'll be
Try.
shit streaks. Who would want a bunch of underwear with like doo-doo stains in them?
Guys,
on the
they
front.
like stuff like that.
There's gonna be pee. No, what guys do you know like doo-doo stains?
Martin, some people
necessarily
like
know
man
them.
musk.
All right.
But I hear that they pay extra for stuff like that. So anyway, I'm just saying, one lady, she had a baby and she would take her baby's shit from the diaper and smear it on the panties to make extra.
Oh my God.
To make extra.
Jiao Ying, me and you, we got a new business. We both have
We
babies.
can be making banks.
We could be making bank.
Turn it around, and what does he do? With dirty pennies and a lot of diapers.
I love that.
Do you
Yeah.
believe that OnlyFans was listed as like an option for comedians to try to earn money during the COVID crisis? I think it was in the New Yorker or Vulture, whatever it was. I was like, oh wow, so like I guess this is a thing for a lot of comics. We're gonna try our OnlyFans to see how that goes.
You got
Do
some
it.
stiff
Go
competition,
for it.
Brian. You got
I
some stiff
suggest
competition
Patreon.
on that site.
Stiff.
Yeah.
Stiff 'cause of
I need to
boners.
buy I need to get a ring light and then I'll be right there.
Wow. All
I hear
right.
that's the key. You get a good ring light and then you're professional.
And 30 bucks, you can invest that. I
They're
really
$12.99 on Amazon.
So,
Right there.
Carol, I did your show just last weekend.
Thank
That was a lot of
you.
fun.
It was
Tell
a
people
lot of
about
fun.
your show. You have every Sunday night.
Yep, every Sunday it's the World's Best Laugh with me, Carol Newell. I'm the World's Best Laugh, and I have comedians from all over the place, and it's a really good time, a lot of fun, and it was such a pleasure to have you on and hear all your stories, all your horror stories. So yeah, it's every Sunday on the Facebook Live, and we now have a webpage of our own, the World's Best Laugh. So you can just tune in there and see me on Sundays at 7:30.
Awesome.
I will be there.
Woo!
Yeah, Carol books so many comics. You have so many comics every single week. You have 12 comics or more.
Yeah.
And how often do you repeat people? I mean, is it new
Not
people every
very.
week?
Not. It's almost always new people. I've just since the end of March started repeating like one or two here and there, just some of my favorites. But for the most part, it's almost always the new comics every week. So it's a lot of fun. I really love it.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of the same names. People that
Mhm.
come on my show. I think you've been poaching my list, Carol. You've been poaching my list.
Well, I ask if they say yes, then
Oh, I have very nice comics and very funny. Everybody is very nice and funny, or they don't get rebooked on my show. So go ahead and poach my list. It's fine.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, Martin. You're
Hi.
our
Martin.
You're our first returning comic.
Oh
I
wow!
think you're the first repeat comic yet, besides Carol, who's doing our tech.
Yes,
But,
I'm honored to be back. I'm honored to show the world just how versatile I am as a performer, as an artist, as a comedian, and as a future presidential scandal.
Wow. I thought you were going to say as future president. I mean, that was such a great
That's going to be part of the problem.
elevator pitch.
No, I plan to be the man who exposes Donald Trump's penis on national TV.
Well, you know what? One thing, he must not have taken any dick pics, or else I'm sure they would have leaked out already, because he must have been careful with that his whole life. So I'm sure people would have been passing that around.
I feel like Donald Trump's the type of dude who has a hard time taking a picture of his dick. Like you know how like moms will try to take a picture and they accidentally like take a picture of their feet. I think that's Donald Trump's dick pics, or is like his feet.
I received some dick pics that also had feet in them, and it's an interesting angle, but I guess that's probably the way it looks for most guys when they're just looking down. Anyway, I don't know, Martin. I don't know.
good, I guess.
No, I appreciated your Facebook post. You were talking about all the different incidents where you experienced racism, and I wanted to reply with different times that I was accidentally racist and got beat up by Asians. It was always an Asian. Like I would sing a little song, like there was like a cheer that we do clapping, and then at the end it goes Chinese, Japanese, Indian chief, and then my best friend was like a Chinese girl just punched me, and I was like, oh, oops, I didn't know I was being racist. I thought I was just being funny, you know.
I like that your idea of learning is repeating the same thing right now.
How else would you know what I was saying if I didn't?
I don't know. Lie.
Because otherwise, there's no example. If I just said, didn't say what the example was. But I mean, you didn't have to.
It
was like a cheer. It was like a clap thing that kids would do, and at the end, that was just the way it went. But yeah.
Back in the good old days, right?
Yeah, I found a book from like the 80s called Totally Offensive Jokes, and it really was offensive. I mean, I can't believe what people would say back then that we would never ever be able to get away with these days.
It was on the title. They told you exactly what the book was going to be.
It was very offensive. Each chapter is like a different race or a different type to make fun of, and it was written by a woman supposedly, and she went all out. I mean,
she's like, so if you ever want to offend a black person, what you want to say is, oh boy, I wish I had neighbors, but all I got is niggers. And you're like, whoa, what? That's not even a joke.
Wow.
Well,
can't believe you said neighbor.
I haven't heard a racist joke. I can't remember though. I haven't heard a racist joke in probably 20 years. It used to be like somebody like,
that's a goddamn lie.
Hear this joke, and I haven't even heard, even from a white person, like even that kind of thing in a long time. So
I heard a racist joke the last time I did this show.
Really?
Probably.
I don't know. Well, it used to be the jokes always started off as like a black guy, a white guy, and a Mexican walked into a bar, or like a Polak, a Jew, and walked into a bar. I mean, that was just the way jokes were
that's racist?
set up. That was your setup right there.
That's racist.
So anyway, titles have changed.
I just want to point out the top of this Tecate smells like poop. I thought it was my hand or something, but now I realize it's this Tecate.
You didn't do the classic. You didn't do a little wipey wipe.
I meant to. I usually do. This is the one time I didn't, and now I'm just.
We're in the middle of a pandemic.
I know.
I get a little pandemic. You gotta do a little wipey wipe, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta wipe. You gotta wash the top of your cans because that poop.
Are there Jews in here, or do I smell gas?
No. There's racist jokes, and it's going on.
Do I have to show the numbers on my arm?
Barry?
I'm back. Our power bounced out twice. It goes out a lot out here. So I'm trying to get everything working again.
Where?
All right, there. I'm in Pacoima.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm all reddish.
So, Perry, I've never met you before, but you reached out to us and wanted to be on the show, and we have a lot of friends in common. You've done comedy for a long time.
Long time.
Yeah, tell us about your comedy career and your Keytar also.
Well, let me see if I can get more light. Is that better, or is that more frightening?
No, that's better. You look good.
All right.
Yeah, you look like the leader of a cult.
Now
Yeah, 100%.
It's true. That's what I look like to you.
Yeah, copy my accent.
I've been copying you for a while, but you look much better in a dress than I do.
You are not the first one.
I'm sure. I would look good in your dress, but you would have to be in
you disappeared.
All right, let me try moving back. It's not helping.
You look like a ghost.
Oh,
I'm an enigma.
Turn the light back on.
Hey, that's my joke.
Let's try turning this back down.
Ghost of Elvis.
This is my favorite Michael Jackson music video.
Nervous.
Does that help at all? No, it doesn't.
No.
See, I can't
When
win.
you feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie.
I'm back. I'm not gonna
Great
bite
concert.
you.
All right, Perry. You might have to lose the background because.
All right, we're going to have to go without it. It's just not working. All right, well, at least I got one.
There you go.
That looks
Okay.
good.
I
So-
wanna rock with you.
I have been a working comedian for 46 years.
I know. I said that's my joke.
I've been a working comedian for 46 years. I've never had a day job. I've always found a way to make a living. I've been on the Tonight Show, the Late Late Show, with James Corden, where I played the keytar, which I'll play towards the end of the show. And I love comedy. It's my life. It's all I know. There's nothing better than making people happy by telling them about how horrible your life is.
Aw.
And when they see my face, they understand that right away.
Aw. Well,
So
the
now-
keytar is an awesome instrument. I love the keytar, and it's not used often enough. So much fun. It'll walk around like a guitar, but it's a keyboard.
Right. Well, it's a guitar keyboard. That's why it's called a keytar. And I bought it 25 years ago in a Ralph's Market. It was over the freezer section. Have you ever looked up there? There are things you didn't know existed.
Wow.
Well,
They usually have the candy carts. Those are
Yeah, they
pretty
got
great.
the mini carts and they got barbecue stuff and junk like that. And this was there and it was $25 and I've been using it for 25 years and I have a very unique way of showing it, which you're going to have to watch my clip on James Corden. I don't want to blow the joke. But
Awesome.
he said, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to play it in a very different way. He goes, I'm so afraid this is going to involve your penis. All right, I'll just drop the punchline. I waited and I looked around and I said, I would need a bigger keytar. And that's when he fell over on me. He was literally hanging off of me laughing so hard. And that
Wow.
one clip got 43 million views.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why I'm here, because I'm hoping that I get a part of the door charge.
Well, awesome. Awesome. Whoever paid. I don't know how many
Yeah.
paying fans we have out there, but
Well,
see,
just
this
in
is-
case.
oh wow,
Oh,
you're
nice.
ready.
Smart. I was gonna say that's why we need an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
an OnlyFans for Dive Bar Comedy.
Yeah.
You know what? We should add a Cash App so we can mention it so people can hit it as a donate.
You know, that's a really good idea. Somebody was telling me about the virtual tip jars. I haven't seen them. I just hold up the sign. That works. Once in a while, somebody will send me some dough. My hair has a mind of its own. Please excuse it.
All right, Perry. Well, thanks for coming on. I can't wait to close out our show tonight because it sounds like you're going to be a lot of fun.
I'm going to make sure I'm making everybody happy. I'll see if I can lighten my face up a little bit.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Back to the show.
All right. Carolina Levi, is that how you say it? Or Levy? How do you say it?
Levy, yeah.
Levy. Where are you from? You have a beautiful accent.
Thank you. I'm from Argentina.
Nice. Nice.
Argentina.
How do you know Mr. C? He's your big fan.
Yeah, of course. I love him. I'm his fan too.
I love
Right.
you too.
Wow.
I love you too.
You are beautiful.
Thank you. You're beautiful too.
Oh.
Oh my.
I got a
Lot
boyfriend.
of
This
sexual
comedy show is the
potential
best
here.
one ever.
You make me swell up.
Oh God. Why? Why is this happening? Why? Why are we hearing about this 46-year-old comedic veteran's boner right now?
This is live comedy, Martin.
That's right. This is happening right now. Nobody's planning any of this crap.
Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Perry, take off your shirt, bro.
Carolina. She's ready
Do
for
it.
That's
Go
what
ahead.
we're all looking for.
I will
We
take
We have
off
to
the
compete
jacket
against
later.
Porn stars.
If
Okay,
we
Carolina
raise
on our
$40 in the comments, if we raise $40 in the comments, Perry will take off his shirt.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I did a
Let's do
naked.
OnlyFans.
I
Let's
did a
switch it up.
naked show last night, which was really bizarre.
Did you? I was going to
Yes.
do that one.
And I did it, and I found a way of attaching my sunglasses, these sunglasses, to my penis.
Oh, nice.
So at the end, I stood up, and there it was, looking like that. It was. I'm surprised Trump hasn't called me yet.
Perry is really
Well,
trying to
Perry,
get over the fact
don't
that
show
his
your
dick
penis
is huge.
Because we are live on Facebook.
See,
and there are
you-
people that might have their kids watching this along with them. So no
Oh, I said
nudity,
penis.
please. I don't want to get banned from
You really, You really don't know what you're gonna hear on a Tuesday. That's something.
No.
Or see.
How
That's
about it?
Brian. So Brian, we worked together on lots of shows in real life, but now you said you've been living a life of a hermit, like a lot of us. How's it going in quarantine?
Yeah. Oh, you know, I've been hanging in there. I did my best. I have a dog, and so I've been doing my best to train my dog. And in the week and a half, I was going to try and train my dog. I have a little terrier. I was trying to train him to bark less. And in the week and a half I tried to train my dog, I got a note from my neighbor upstairs that the dog barking is too much.
How old is your dog?
I'm
I mean,
that
is it within
shitty
training
of a
range?
dog trainer.
How old?
Probably not. He's a rescue. He's 5. So like, but I you know, I'm a liberal, so I'm gonna try.
Okay. 5. What is that in dog years?
Yeah.
Like 39 or something.
God, he's a 4-year-old asshole.
35.
He's got gray hair. He's pretty much set in his ways by now. But I'm trying. I really am, and I fucked up so bad that
You sound
I got
like an
a note from the
abused
neighbor.
wife or girlfriend.
So
you sound like one of
I'm
these
doing what
girlfriends.
I can.
They can't find a guy, and then she just finds a fixer-upper and hopes to change him.
Yeah.
Never works.
Yeah.
Never
mine's more
works.
old school.
You got to
Good
accept
snack will
him,
fix
Brian.
all
You
that.
got to accept your dog the way he is.
Yeah, you can't change a man till he's in his 80s, and he can't change himself.
Look, the thing is the barking, Joe, it stresses him out. It stresses him out. He feels he needs to guard me, and I need to let him know that I'm okay. I don't need him to protect me. And I grew this beard, and I thought that might help, but it's fucking nothing, man.
So you groom your dog, but you didn't groom yourself. Is that what you're saying, Brian?
Good one.
Yeah,
I like
did.
your beard.
I did. I shaved
You're
my
showing
dog.
how long you've
He
been
looks
in quarantine.
great. He's very handsome.
You sound
I
like
like
Bill
it.
Clinton.
Like a mountain man.
Did Bill Clinton grow a beard?
Yeah, you had to eat that puss.
Hey.
Oh, hey,
Tickle,
folks.
tickle.
There goes that G rating.
Well, I don't know about G. PG-13.
Yeah,
That
right.
rating is
All right, Joey
fine.
Ying, you're up past your bedtime. Did you
I'm
get your
fine.
baby
I
to sleep?
I'm good. I'm laughing. I saw Brian sound like Bill Clinton when he said something. It was good.
So what happened? You opened a comedy club. It was going super well. Everybody was into it, so hyped up, and then coronavirus hit. So now you're all shut down, right?
I know. We've been shut down since mid-March, until
When
now.
did you open? When did you first open?
I opened early February. On my son's birthday, February 7th.
So you were only able to open for 1 month.
And I
Wow.
made a big impact in LA.
You did.
You guys to do a show there, and I saw, we were on Facebook, but then we just have to close on March.
Wow. Well, we can't wait for you to open up again, because sounds like it was a great venue.
It's good. It's big and high ceiling, and it's a storefront. It's really nice.
Where is it? Can you tell people about your venue?
Yes, my comedy called the Hollywood Comedy is on Melrose and Vine in Hollywood.
I've heard of it.
Amazing location too.
Very
An
good
amazing
location.
name.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we're so lucky to have you on our show.
I'm so lucky to be here, and I want to thank you, GT, for having me at my very, very first show at the Lotus Bar, and I had so fun. It was just a great audience, great energy. You guys were amazing. I mean, they have a
very, very first show at GT's Comedy Jam.
I believe that's my very first show. Yeah.
Because you had only done open mics before that.
he found me at the improv open mic.
Okay. So
And
you were
he-
out there with
And
Mike.
he said that he want me to talk to you. You interview me, but I'm very inspired by you. You've been doing an amazing job, Joe. It's just amazing.
Oh, thank you.
She's the best.
Thank you. Wow. I mean, that's so fast. You went from never doing comedy, your first show at GT's Comedy Jam, to opening up your own club, like just within months. You just hit the ground running.
Thank you.
You're gonna take
I
over
have
the world,
something to say about how did I open my comedy club on Melrose after 5 months of open mic. Is that that's what happens if you do not marry for love.
Wow. Wow. You're
I
a
think it's
go-getter.
great.
I love that. I love that.
Never give up.
All right.
Never give up.
No, it's amazing.
Oh my God.
Amazing. All right, Mr. C. We got so many great comics. We better get on with the show.
All right, excellent. All right, so round of applause for the great interview, everybody. All right, great. So we're gonna hop this thing off and get it jumping off first. We're gonna get it off with one of the guys. He is my personal Eminem and whatnot, and he's gonna be the reason why I stopped being president as they kick me out, probably. Because I'll trust him too much. But I like this man. Are you ready for the Eminem God?
Yeah.
That's right. So put your hands together and give a clap, 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 clap for Martin Morrow.
Yeah. Oh, that was so exciting. I love Mr. C's. I was like earlier, I don't know if you remember, he said earlier that when he becomes president, I'm going to get killed. So that was fun. What I enjoy most about doing these shows is I now have an excuse to drink this Fireball, this tiny thing of Fireball, because I didn't realize how sad it was to drink Fireball alone, which is my other choice to do with it, was just drink it by myself at random. So with this, I can say, oh, but we're at a bar, it's a comedy show, Fireball, whatever. But no one should. It feels very sad. Like, I don't think I've ever done anything as depressing as drink a Fireball alone in my room, surrounded by lights that I bought on Amazon. I've been watching a lot of shows on like Netflix and stuff. Like, I've become a big fan of. I don't know if you guys have heard of this show called Beyond Scared Straight. But Beyond Scared Straight, if you haven't seen it, it's basically where they take children who've committed minor offenses and they send them into prison to get yelled at by hardened criminals, and it is fucking beautiful. It is the best thing you'll ever see in your entire life. They had one episode though where there was a little white boy, and it said like under the thing like, this is Brian, his crime is being racist. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that you could get arrested for that, because I feel like there's a lot of cops who have to arrest themselves right now. And but that was his thing, right? And so they so one of the dudes who was in prison was like, you like being racist, huh? You like being racist, huh? Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Try being racist around here, I'm gonna make you suck on my penis. I was like, whoa, that's such an intense thing response. Like, who's that for? Like, what's gonna happen in the future where the kid's like, I don't want to be racist against those black people over there. It might make me suck their penises. No, thank you. I've been yeah, I've been listening to a lot of true crime podcasts too, which I think, which is, you know, that's kind of like a mating call for white women. It's just like, ooh, serial killers. Love white ladies love murder. But the one thing I've learned from listening to like true crime podcasts and like watching like the documentaries about true crime and stuff like that is that if you were a white dude between like 1908 and 2001, you could get away with murdering as many people as you wanted across the nation. Like, just the most, and I don't know what it was about how fucking, and like, we know cops are stupid and dumb, but for whatever reason, if there's a serial killer, they're the most inept people. They're like, oh boy, someone left blood, but I left this jam. It's like, what are you doing to keep fucking this up? But there was one guy named John Robinson who I had never heard of before, right? but John Robinson had been arrested several times prior for like offenses like tax evasion or some white people crimes, and they would find like, oh, there's a woman in his trunk, or there's some lady who's like running and saying, hey, this guy's trying to kill me. And every time the cops would be like, that's just a white woman being a white woman, always lying. And they let this motherfucker go. He didn't get caught until like 2009. Do you realize that shit? He was just killing. He was just killing across the board since the fucking 80s. He didn't get caught until 2009. He's too old then. It doesn't matter now. The nigga's already dead. I'm very upset. I hate that the justice system is so flawed against it. I fucking hate it. But I think it's just like we're getting perpetuated with so much, right? Like a lot of people talk about R. Kelly and Michael Jackson and if they're pedophiles or not. First off, I want to say this. I don't think Michael Jackson did it, and if he did, that's fine, because it's like R. Kelly couldn't read. Michael Jackson had a monkey. There's like a big difference in like fuck R. Kelly, but I don't like R. Kelly. I won't listen to him. But Michael Jackson, whatever happened. It was two little white dudes. They probably voted for Trump. Fuck them.
So, he joined the Boy Scouts.
Exactly, yeah. But like there was so much music beforehand that was super pedophilic when it was made by white people. Like white dudes were loving to fuck kids. Like and then they would make music. Like what was the Great Balls of Fire? That guy. He was fucking Jerry Lewis. Yeah. He was whatever his name is. Yeah, he was
Jerry
fucking
Lee Lewis.
Jerry Lee Lewis. Yeah. Any white dude who uses his middle name in his full name has done something fucked up. Like there's not a Jerry Lee Lewis, the dude that killed Martin Luther King, like, all of them, Carl Lee Ray, John Wayne Gacy, all of them fucked up. We gotta stop trusting white guys who use their middle names. Speaking of which, I think we also, there's been a lot of talk about police reform this past week, about what we should do to truly assist in what's happening with cops and the dynamics and shit. And a lot of people are angry on both sides, which only one side is fair as to why they should be angry. Fuck cops. I will say this though: if we want police reform, if we truly want to make sure that police brutality goes down, what we have to do is fire each and every cop that has a shaved head. All of them. Every cop that has like a like a bald cop, or a dude with like a fucking buzz cut, every single one of them is just like this intense for, you've seen them. Yes, they're intense for no fucking reason. Just come up to you and like a song pops up, back off, we'll take you on, and they just go off and just try and fight like black skateboarders for no reason. So police reform now, Black Lives Matter. Thank you so much. I've been Martin Morrow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not shaving my head now.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. Yo, another round of applause for Martin Mandela, the man. Morrow.
Hilarious.
Boy, dropping political topics on all y'all. Y'all feel that? Y'all feel that political topics? Oh, man, I love it. I like how he talked about the police, too, because, presidential candidate here. He mentioned crime and arrests. Did you know that only 30% of American crimes actually get arrested for? That doesn't even account for actual conviction. 30%. So 7 out of 10 crimes in America, nothing. So he talked about fixing this, and he's totally right. One of the ways we can fix this, because you can either defund the police, but I don't think you want to see the military at your door when you're having an argument with your husband. So be careful. But if you want to keep the police, retrain them, give psychological evaluations, and instead of hiring the people who fail, fire the people who fail. Half the police department will be gone. We're going to rehire everybody else, retrain them with psychological tactics, remediation tactics, non-lethal tactical skills, and also full understanding of how to deal with conflict like a nerd rather than a fucking musclehead. And that's how you fix it in America. And thank you to Martin Mandela Mara one more time, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Right.
The mayor of Los Angeles has said he started an ethics committee, and now when anybody gets hired, or even those that are working, they're all going to be psychologically evaluated. If they have any racial biases, there will be, as he said, serious consequences. So they're either going to have to ship up or ship out, and they're not going to bring in anybody that shows any sign they have that issue. So
you work for Garcetti?
No. When I heard that, I was thrilled. I was excited when I heard him say that. That meant a lot to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like what Elvis that looks like he's about to die right on the toilet said.
God damn.
Definitely.
I'm getting off the toilet right now. Hold on.
But definitely, I like what Garcetti said. But I'm going to tell you, my father's a cop. I'm a 30-year voter of Democrats, 20-something years. It's fucking bullshit. We've done that every time this shit happens. It won't work. We need a full retraining from the ground up, like damn near the OCP this motherfucker.
Camden, New Jersey.
The ground up.
Camden, New Jersey. They did that in Camden.
Yeah, I heard about that on the news today.
Mm-hmm. From the ground
Hired
up.
all of them and made them rehire and go through the whole process.
Yes.
Good.
That's what we got to do. We got to send them all back through main retraining, back to police training, send veterans back to either learn or go. You either capitulate or it's time for you to go out and visit. Because my father was actually a police officer and he was one of the good ones. And then you got guys like this fucking asshole in Minnesota who I think they trained my parents to beat me to make me be good in life. But that's a whole nother story.
Didn't work.
My father, as an officer, was the ideal cop. Help people go home, take care of his. He policed his old neighborhood he grew up in that his mother lived in at the time. He actually got sat down over a questionable issue where somebody else should have got blamed and they put it on him and would not ruin his 20-year career. He retired, got money, but he liked being on the street with the people and he stopped after that. But then the bad guys, they get to stay. And I want to thank Martin Mandela, the God Morrow, for the organization. And one more round of applause as we get into the next comedian.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. All right. So our next comedian is Miss Carolina Levi. She is the love of my life, the Argentinian goddess, La Argentina. She's in a film with me called Furla, which is by her homie Baby Yours. She is super talented. She is introduced me to so many people. She is a skit bags goddess. She got man love out there all over the world. She is my Sofia Vergara. And you better put together and give a clap, 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 and a viva Carolina from Miss Carolina Levi.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope I don't lose my wig. Okay, so the best part about being from Argentina and having this accent is like nobody understands shit of what I say. The other day I was at the supermarket and this guy cut in front of me in line, right? And can you imagine, spicy Latina, I was like, pelotudo, forma, coche tu madre, no empiezas a entender que mientras que pasa, se quieren estar loco, quieren salir, sos un irrespetuoso de mierda. Wow. And he paid for my groceries. Gringo love a spicy Latina woman. You know?
Shake the tatas.
Recently, I became vegetarian, which I'm very happy about it. But the other day, I went to the doctor and he told me that I'm anemic and that I have to eat meat 1 time a week. So I had to ask him, doctor, does dick count? You know, like life is funny. You know, I thought at this point in my life, I will be married, successful, rich. And instead, I'm single, unemployed, and doing stand-up comedy. My fucking God. So I'm a Gemini. And for those of you who doesn't know about astrology, they say that we are crazy and that we have split personality. Half of me think that's totally wrong, and the other half think that's correct. But to be honest, it's not that bad because if I fucked up, I should blame my other self, you know? But, you know, to be honest, I feel like I have two personalities because in Argentina, I'm Carolina Morales, 30, Catholic. In the US, I'm Carolina Levy, 25, and Gringa. But when they listen to my accent, they throw me with the Swiffer and the Windex, you know? But that's it. What else? I was talking to my girlfriend the other day about guys, of course. And she was telling me how important is for her, how do the guys look, right? For me, it's important, you know, if they treat me nice, they don't have corona, and they don't have my best friend, it's a keeper. I think it's so much easier to be a woman, period. No, and more if you are smart, if you are beautiful, and if you live in LA and you are a whore, same for life. I wish I could be a whore, but I don't like to charge, you know?
Not that easy.
Not that easy, you know what I mean? So I had a boyfriend, a Jewish American boy, right?
Oh.
Yeah, and we lived together for almost 3 years, and I thought, okay, it's about time. So I did it. I proposed him, right? Girl power. And you know what he said? He said, no.
Wow.
He said that I wanted to marry him because I wanted a green card. We lived together for 3 years. Of course I wanted to marry him for the fucking green card. You know, but now that I'm single, woohoo!
There you go, Perry.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
look for a husband, for a wife, for a dog, whichever comes first. Not that I'm desperate. No. But I want to get one of the little shitty Mexican dogs, you know, the Chihuahua, those really shitty ones. I love them. I'm going to dress him up. I'm going to take him to auditions. I'm going to make him an Instagram account. I'm going to call him Carolinito. And if I don't make it, at least my dog may make it. You know, it happened to the Taco Bell dog. Why is it not going to happen to my dog?
It's true.
You know? And we are in Hollywood, so they say anything can happen anytime. On the meantime, I'm here doing a live comedy show from my living room, you know. It's the best it gets. And what else? Since I live in LA, I became a hustler, you know. And you know what the best part about being a hustler? That I already got my green card, you know. So if it's anybody in the audience that is looking to get married for 30 grand, just DM me after the show. That's all for me, guys.
All right. I'll take the 30 grand.
30 grand? I take the 30 grand, bitch.
Oh. Well, she knows how to talk.
Of course I know how to talk. What do you think? Excuse me?
You're accused.
Was that the closing you said, darling?
Yeah,
What
she
did
said
you
that was
say?
it for her.
Oh, okay, excellent. Well, another round of applause for Carolina, mi amor, Liba.
Thank you. Gracias.
That's right. I love what she is talking about, and she is bringing that love. I could use $30,000, by the way. Just to say.
I'm the one getting the $30,000 for the green card. I'm the one getting the money because I already got my green card.
No, fuck that. You're the hustler.
I'm
now she
offering
is a
my
whore.
services, darling.
Okay, so what we just got a lesson in is what happens in Argentina. So when you go to Argentina, guys, be fucking careful.
Carolina, you need a green card, or are you offering somebody else?
No, I'm offering the green card because I already got it myself because I'm a hustler.
Yes,
Okay.
Carolina.
I was
has been
about to
working
gay
on it.
marry. I was gonna gay marry Carolina right now, but she doesn't.
We can
need
still
it.
get married. Let's do it.
The old gay Mary.
Yes.
Classic.
Carolina has actually, ever since I first met her years ago when she first got here and started coming, she was with our skid bags guys, and she was always mentioning to me like, hey, my card's going to expire. I got to do an interview. I was like, oh my God, she's going to get like deported by Trump and shit. And I was just like, well, you know, oh well.
Oh, you
She's
almost
such a
married
gangster.
Mrs.
She
G.
is such a soldier. She is such a goddess. She doesn't need my fucking help because she's from the Argentine. So you give a round of applause and slap your hands together for one more time for Miss Carolina Lima.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, it's a strong woman. So you guys ready for the next comedian?
Yes.
I said, are you ready for the next comedian?
Yeah.
Goddamn right. Next up, we got the bad man himself coming up, the bearded bad boy. Let me make sure I get the name right. Oh, yeah. This one right here, he might be the heir to a throne, but he'll lie about it. But when it's time to get pussy, he'll admit to it. Let's give a round of applause for the speaker man himself, the bearded god, Mr. Movember with the dog from hell. Show some love for the BW. Can I get a clap, 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 clap for Brian Wall?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has. This is my first Zoom show. I haven't really talked to anybody or done anything. It's been lonely. I've been watching a lot of TV. Been rewatching Cheers to feel like I have friends, and been rewatching Friends to feel like I'm not living in 2020. I've been so lonely that my girlfriend and I tried role playing just to spice up the conversation, really. We use the apartment to have the atmosphere, like turn up the music real loud, and it's just like we're in Abercrombie and Fitch. We both try on jeans, nothing fits. So we don't buy anything, because fuck Abercrombie and Fitch. You know? So, I've also been watching a lot of historical documentaries. I'm now 100% sure that people wanting to make America great again have not watched these documentaries. They're filled with pictures of the past, and no one is smiling. Not a one. Since I've had so much time to look at my phone, I noticed that there's a trend where people downplay their major life event, like with the vague posts, like, we did a thing, for when someone gets engaged. Like, this is a major life event. People used to take ads out in the paper to announce their love, and now we're down to, we did a thing. Like, if you're not gonna be romantic, just be real. Try saying something honest, like, I never thought anyone could love me. That'd be a great theme for a wedding. Been wearing my mask when I go out. I love my mask. When I wear my mask, I get the confidence of a surgeon with the oxygen deprivation of a snowboarder. It's pretty great. I'm like at peak white. I feel like I should be named Dirk. The mask, you know, it lets you know. It lets you know who people are. You know, ladies, if a guy complains about his mask, you know he's not gonna wear a condom for you.
Oh God.
It's just not gonna happen. Now, June is Pride Month. Now, I'm not gay, but my underwear is. Now, if you're not sure what gay underwear is, it's underwear that's bright, flashy, and gives you the support your family never did. I highly recommend trying the gay underwear. Did anybody march these past 2 weeks for Black Lives Matter?
Woo!
I live, yeah, me too. I live right around the corner from the Hollywood Police Department, and I've never seen them so scared. These dudes have all the armor and technology, and they are scared. I don't have a joke for this. I just wanted you guys to know how proud I am that the police are the ones who are afraid now. Fuck those guys. They are not our friends. They're not our friends. And there's a lot that needs to be gone through. I had 40 motorcycles in front of my street. It's ridiculous. Like, it's so insane. Anyway, so I've been smoking weed to cope. I've been the other day I actually got so high I thought I was left-handed. I am not. I love Wendy's when I'm high. Frosties are the best. Frosty, for those who are the uninitiated, it's not a shake and it's not ice cream. It's a Frosty, and it's delicious. And you should know that people who don't like Wendy's Frosties are the same people who have issues with trans folks. If you like Wendy's Frosties, you're spiritually in a good place. It'll melt to whatever you want it to be. It'll be fine. Now, smoking weed has helped me hang on to my optimism. For me, I feel like if you take a couple of puffs, things that are scary become colorful. I'm in debt. Is anyone else?
Almost.
I love my debt.
Almost.
Yeah. Hey,
$80,000.
yeah. I love my debt. It's always there for me. The rich people don't get that. They have to solve their actual problems. See, I wake up, if I'm sad, I go, oh, I'm in debt, moving on. Very simple. You know, my debt even gives me a number for exactly how sad I am. I'm negative 9,000 sad. Any of you sadder than me? Maybe a few. I live in Hollywood, like I said. You know, a lot of people don't like it here because they think it's scary. But that's where the weed comes in. Remember, you take a couple of puffs and things that are scary become colorful. See, for me, Hollywood is my Sesame Street. My neighbors are animals, monsters, and two guys who share a one-bedroom apartment. They're just poor. I mean, what's Ernie gonna do when he brings the lady home? Like, Bert, why don't you take a walk for a little bit? Like, anyone who hangs a label on those two have never been so poor they're sexless. Have you ever been so poor you can't fuck? Now, that doesn't mean the Muppets don't have sex. We all know Kermit and Piggy were getting it on. But Kermit had two great jobs. He was reporter for Muppet News, and he was the head executive producer, director, and star of his own live-to-tape television variety show. You bring home the bacon, you get the pork. Hollywood and Sesame Street are the same thing. I'm Brian Wall. Good to see you guys.
Woo!
Right.
Away.
That's right. That's right. Great
Very
job,
good.
Great job. Another round of applause for Brian Wall, guys.
Woo! Brian.
Yeah. And I love Brian Wall, and I love my mask, ladies. Just to let you know, I love them.
Yeah, you
I
wear
love-
that
And
mask.
I love you.
Just to let you know. Listen
Wow.
to Brian.
You're wearing your mask. I'm wearing mine.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Listen to Dead Elvis. I'm telling you, wear your mask.
Is
Where you at?
Perry, is your mask just the rest of your face?
Yeah, my face.
It pulls the skin up.
See, if I rob somebody, they'll never know who the hell it was. I don't know what he looked like. He had a mask on.
There you go.
But kids love it. I was in Target the other day, and the kids were coming up and pointing at me, going, "Daddy, look, the guy looks like a monkey." Look, if I'm making people happy, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's all I care about.
That's right.
I want
that's
that
right.
mask. I think I will look amazing with it.
Well, you got to take a picture yourself, and it takes hours to get it right. I got multiple copies.
Right? Outstanding.
Well, Carolina, if you're ready, I think at some point Perry's gonna wear you as a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carolina, you can sit on my face.
Lotion on.
I would drink her bathwater.
Oh boy.
I think that you should wear my wig.
I can
And I
do
should
that,
wear your
although
mask.
my hair's pretty good right now. So.
Right. Yeah, the hair does look good. I can't front.
Mine
That
is
shit
good
strong.
too. I'm not wearing the wig for.
They are
Because I have
1,000%
problem.
gonna pack each other.
That's
Wait
right.
a second. I just figured this out. I'm like, how is Perry's mouth not moving when he talks?
Oh boy.
I made
It's
a
like a
mask.
ventriloquist, but his
I
mask
made a
is
mask
his
that
own
looks
face.
just like me. That's all.
Wow.
My mask, and it looks just like me. That was my goal. And when I go to stores, people go, "Wait a minute! Oh, that's you!" Women
That's
love
amazing.
this. Women are always fun. Look at this. Guys come up. I love your mask, man. Okay.
You should start a puppet show. Your
Yeah,
mouth
looks
doesn't
just
even
like
move
him.
when you talk. You're ready to be a ventriloquist. now.
Hi, how you doing? Good to see you.
Nice.
I'm
That
down
looks
here
good.
now. You can't see me talking.
Okay, well, he's busy.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. And that's the great thing. And I like the way that Brian Wall brought us all together as people as we bonded over my man's weird, heavy skinned face that he's reproduced and now wears as a mask. So round of applause for that, guys. And round of applause for Brian Wall one more time, guys.
Yeah, let's hear for Brian, folks.
Brian, my
Outstanding.
homeboy.
That's right. And we learned a lesson. And thanks to the man right there, it taught us that we're all cousining. I love to give facts. Did you know that everybody on the planet is 1/50th cousin? That means there's 50 grandmas between everybody you walk by. So we all got the same beating.
And we all have the same color blood. And
You
it's
goddamn right.
interchangeable
Yeah.
between races.
0.1% is your genetic difference between everybody else. That's your skin, your nails, your hair, your color. 0.1% of your genetic stream. And we're not. That's
We
the
are
only
all
difference.
the same.
99.9, we're all the same. But rich men. So we got to get on to our next comedy because we got 2 more comedians left in the game. We actually got a wonderful young lady coming up to the stage, a statuesque mademoiselle who is creative, aggressive. She goes what we call hard on the block, and she does what she has to do. I believe she also runs an internet show for her, the Hollywood Comedy Show with Mr. Don Barris. Is that true?
Yes.
You got it. When is that on?
It's on Instagram at THC Virtual Open Mic every day at 8 p.m. It's free. It's a free open mic. Don Barris is the host.
I keep signing up and not making it.
Aw.
Oh, that's because
got
Don
family.
Barris is the host.
I have
And
family,
that's
so
the
they're always
fact.
dragging me out.
Well, don't worry about it. It's a compliment. The more you get yelled at, the better they love you in Hollywood. I learned that about the Comedy Store. If they hate you, that's because they love you. So don't you worry about it. That only means he respects how good you are because he feels challenged.
All right.
So let's get back to it. The Hollywood Comedy Show, Miss Jow, 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 Jow. Everybody's killing me. Oh, we got to chant. We got to chant her up. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so go. Jow, Jow,
Jow,
Jow,
jow,
Jow,
jow, jow, jow, jow,
and
Jow.
clap, 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 clap for Jow Ying Summer.
Thank you so much, Mr. C. I'm probably the most loved Asian during the coronavirus. I just feel so special. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joanna, for putting this together. This is amazing. You are a superwoman. I don't know how you do it. You have beautiful kids and you run such amazing shows. So inspiring.
Thank you.
So I have something to announce that I'm actually going to have a second baby.
Yay! Congrats!
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You are not the father.
You ask me, I'm just curious, what kind of woman have a second child? Because you don't know me. I'm the woman who do not learn from her mistakes. That's why. I feel like a baby is like an abusive boyfriend, you know? Like my son, he punched me on my face, on my boobs, on my vagina, and he pees on my nose while I'm changing diaper. And I just can't stop loving him because he's so cute. You know, like when he punched me on my boobs, I'm like, but he's cute, you know? Then he kicked me on my vagina, but he's cute. And then, you know, after 18 years, he took all my money and ran away with a younger woman. I'll be like, but he was cute. My mother is a really nice lady. She's been really good on me and on my self-esteem. When I was in middle school, I got an A- for gym class. My mother said, I did not bring you back from the dumpster for A-. She calls me all the time. So we had a FaceTime last week. My mother said, honey, you look different. I said, Mom, I've been home all week, whole months. I've been eating. I think I gained weight, right? She's like, no, not that. It's just that you look older.
Oh, shit.
Great.
I was like, Mom, are you sure? She's like, no, it's fine. When people are older, they look fatter. I said, Mom, how about you noticing that I live in Los Angeles and we have a really bad pandemic going on here. People are getting sick. How about you ask me what's going on? Am I safe? Am I having coronavirus? She's like, actually, I'm not worried because your fat aunt, she got a coronavirus. She went to the hospital. She lost 40 pounds. I'm like, what do you mean, Mom? Okay, how about I go to the hospital and I die? My mother, she didn't even blink. She's like, well, at least you die skinny. I don't know why I became a comedian. Maybe because of my mom, because she's so loving and sweet. I have another thing going on is that I've been really low key the past 2 weeks. I was supposed to be on this show, like I think a few weeks ago, but my dog died 2 weeks ago. Princess, she's a Yorkie. And no, my mother did not cook her. She does not eat Yorkies. They are too small for her. She was taking care of my Yorkie. And for 3 months, my dog died because the dog was in China. I was supposed to fly the dog over here, but we can't, no flights because of the pandemic. So as the mom, my dog is too young to die. She's like, I don't know. She just got old and died. I said, she's 8. She's not that old. My mom is like, what the fuck do you want? It's a fucking dog. What do you say? I then I have a realization because my husband always asks me, why are you such an evil bitch sometimes? I'm like, I don't know where it's coming from. Now I understand because my mom is an evil bitch, you know, like I realized, oh, that's why. Okay. I have it in me. I have a question. Joe, I want to ask you because you are the queen of Los Angeles. If you adopt 5 dogs and 2 cats, do you have the right to buy a purebred Yorkie from a breeder?
That's too many animals. Just too many.
Well, so I asked my LA friend, you know, somebody who's not as nice as you. She's like, oh my God, you are a fucking murderer bitch monster. There are millions of dogs homeless. You are buying a fucking Yorkie from a breeder? Go fuck yourself. And she unfriended me on Facebook and blocked me on Instagram.
Wow.
But I just feel like she can't make me a better person from hating me, you know? Because I asked my Chinese friend, she's like, how much does it cost to adopt a dog? I'm like, $100. They there's all shots and everything. She's like, how much is a Yorkie? I'm like, $3,000. She's like, be smart, get a cheaper one. I'm like, that makes sense. So I'm adopting another dog. Okay.
Could adopt Brian.
I have 1 minute left, or I have no time.
1 minute.
Oh my God, I have 1 minute left. So my husband and I are obviously we are arguing because we are married and we are unhappy and we are together. I don't know. I was screaming at him for some reason last weekend, and he was like, "I'm sorry, but I have to tell the truth that when you are angry, you look really ugly." I was like, "How ugly do I look?" He said, "My pubes looks better than you."
Oh.
Wow.
That's pretty tough.
Gangster.
Like maybe it's my fault because I've never dressed up. I didn't wash my pussy for like 2 weeks because I didn't care. So I took a shower and get my hair, makeup, and candles and perfume. And I got a sexy lingerie and put on music. I got on my knees and give my husband a bikini wax. I was ripping his pubes away. He was screaming. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing, bitch?" I said, "I don't like competition." That's my time. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Welch, for putting on such an amazing show.
That's right. That's right, guys. Jiao Ying Summers, everybody.
Yeah.
One round of applause for Jiao Ying Summers.
Jiao Ying Summers. Got a kid and one on the way. Guys, I think I'm drunk.
I like it. If you sing,
I'm so
you know you're
glad.
drunk. Okay, so question. Did you ever get drunk and sing with your friends?
Yes.
100%. Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody
Okay, so
should.
then-
but I don't drink.
Oh, okay. But you still sang, right?
Yeah, but I smoke every day.
You drank spiritually.
Yeah, it's all spiritual. Yeah, that's what it is.
And I just convinced my father because he's a police officer, so he doesn't break the law,
No,
but he'll drink and womanize, but he won't break the law. So what they do is he drank a lot, and now he just had his like, what is it? Your liver, your spleen, that gets removed when you drink too much.
Your liver goes bad.
His liver went bad. He just had it removed recently, and I was like, "Yo, I heard you just had surgery. What's up?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just had my liver removed. I can't drink no more, like forever." And I was like, "Yo, let me put this tequila bottle down." And it just made me think, like, life is a curse like that. It comes back. And I told him, "Hey, you're in New Jersey. Why don't you get medical marijuana? You get something, an indica. It's a muscle relaxer. It makes you sleepy. It makes you super high and ridiculous for short moments, and then you crash and need more. Tell me that's not alcohol. Tell me it's not alcohol. And you keep your liver, and it's healthy." So, Carl Anthony for president, by the way. That's a whole other story. Another round of applause for Jiao Ying, the goddess THC Comedy Summers, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Mr. C. Thank you,
All
guys.
right.
Thank you, Joanna.
Cheers.
Hell yeah. And we got our closer for the evening, a super talented gentleman. Are you guys ready for the man that's going to close it out tonight?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Are you motherfucking ready for the man that's going to close it out tonight?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about. So let's get it ready. This man is a half a centennial of practice. Probably the best, funniest comedian technically in the building, like LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, but they give Jordan the GOAT. This man right here can play music. He can tell jokes. He can look like Elvis 30 minutes before you never saw him again. And next thing you know, he's about to make you feel everything. Are you ready for the PK?
Woo woo!
Yeah.
Put your hands together and give a clap, 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 clap for Pete, the bad man, Kurtz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, the full name is Perry Kurtz. It's not bad. Well, let me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. You ain't getting no tang tonight.
Oh.
There we go. That's better. All right. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here, huh?
Ew.
I couldn't be at the club I was going to. I was going to do my show from the Salinas Shithole Saloon, but it burned down about 10 minutes after I left from a fire that was started in the men's room trash can. I hear. Well, it's good to be here. I know a lot of people are looking at me thinking I look familiar. First of all, I'm not Larry King's retarded cousin. I'm not Billie Jean King. I've never waited underneath the bridge to grab your legs. I've never worked for Keebler. I'm not a 10-year-old boy with progeria. And I'm not a Chinese lesbian. Hello. Actually, I use that. Somebody told me that on my birthday. I always throw a birthday roast. So I tried it out. I went to a lesbian bar, and I found out that lesbians can be very aggressive. One came walking up to me, and she goes, hello. She said, what's your name? I said, my name's Susan. And we were talking. She says, come with me. And she grabs my arm, takes me back to her house. We go in. She just unzips my pants, pulls it down, and pops me in her mouth. And she says, you have a large clitoris. I said, yes, I do. And about a minute and a half later, I grabbed it, wiped it off, and ran the hell out of the house. Because she could have kicked my ass. I ain't taking no chances. But I'm happy to be alive. I've been doing comedy now for 46 years. This is all I've ever done. I got started being funny when I was 10 years old, and my father, who broke my nose 6 times, I don't know if you can see it, it makes a turn in the middle. He broke it 6 times. He was going to hit my little brother. And I said, why you always got to hit us? And he said, do I have to take off my belt? And I said, I'd appreciate it. It's smaller than your hand. Well, he laughed, and he walked out of the room. And something clicked inside of me, and I said, people find things funny, they can relax. And I just started making jokes. And then in 1979, I moved to San Francisco, where I became the manager and one of the MCs and a dancer at a male strip show. And I'll tell you when it's a fucking joke. And if I have to, I mean, I could. I don't want to have to, but let me throw this back. I got to stay low. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
That easy. Right off when you know what you're doing. So I did that until 1984. In 1984, what was called the monkey disease was then called AIDS. And I was having so much sex at the male strip show because I was the MC, and we were getting 285 women a night, and I was the star of the show. I said, I'm putting a cover on this. And since then, I believe you got to wear condoms. I believe in them all the time. I got one on right now. Kind of neat because when I walk, it slides up and down, and it feels like I'm never alone. But people don't remember my name. There's not a lot of Purrys around. There's Purry Ellis, and there used to be Purry Como, and there was Purry Mace. There's a color Periwinkle. And now there's Katy Perry. Only she's a woman. I'm a man. Don't make me prove that. I proved it last week. She looked down and said, oh, you're Jewish. Listen, if you guys want to laugh out loud, feel free. You're holding back way too hard. I want to say hello to the people at home that are watching. We can't hear you laughing. But if you do enjoy the show, or you at least enjoy my part, I got a wife and kids. So, hey, your help is appreciated. Everything's per Kurtz. Yes, I have been married now for 30 years to the same woman in a row. But I've been separated for 10 years. So I've been happy for the last 10 years. But I do have a wonderful 15-year-old kid that is an amazing dancer. Completely has my heart. But I have this unique talent of creating songs and my Keytar. And I know we're probably running late, right? So I should wrap it up and get that. We're doing good? This is Keytar. Anybody remember these from the 80s?
Yeah.
These are great because all you got to do is hit a button and you're instantly playing rhythm and blues. Get down, baby. Yep. So you hit a little button and the music comes on. You guys out there can dance along. Yeah, Mrs. over there, he's rocking it out. What am I going to do? I don't know. I'm going to work it out. Yes, this was a big hit. I was on the Late Late Show with James Corden, and he is the nicest man. He came to my dressing room on the back door there. I have my little tag says dressing room for Perry Kurtz, and he says, "Hello, could I come in?" I said, "Yeah, sure." He says, I'll be a host. My name's James," and he shakes my hand. And he says, "Listen, I've looked at your comedy, and I really appreciate your angle." And I went, "Huh?" He says, "I'm sorry. I mean your point of view. I'm still learning the language." But he is the nicest guy. He went out there, and before they brought me out there, he was setting up equipment and moving furniture and talking to the crowd. Just a really, really kind man. And then they brought me out, and do you think I should tell them the joke or make them watch it? What do you think?
Let's see it.
To watch it, you're going to have to go to my YouTube page called Perry Kurtz. It's the first episode you'll see of me and James Corden. And you'll see what he said and what I said that had him literally hanging on me as he was laughing. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to play a song, and I'd like everybody at home to sing along. Now, we won't be able to hear you, but I'd like you to just move your mouth so you feel like you're part of the song, all right? So here we go. This is a song called Louie Louie, and it goes something like this. How's my volume? Stay okay, Carol?
Yeah, it could be louder.
Louder?
Yeah.
How about if I hold it up right next to my face? Is
Okay.
that okay, or does it look out of place?
It's
Well,
good.
I don't really care because I'm just trying to do my stuff for all of you. I see Mr. C. I see you dancing there, too. He's got his hands up and he's swinging them around. I'm here trying to make this music go down. Now Carol's laughing. She's got her finger by her chin. I'm up here trying to work the words to go in. I sing a Louie Louie. Oh, baby, we gotta go now. I said a Louie Louie. Quick change. Oh, baby, we gotta go now. Now, here we are tonight, folks. We're at the Dime Bar. I know none of you actually drove here in your car. You sitting there in front of your computer, well, guess right. What now? I'm a real straight shooter. See, I suck to get up here and I just try to tell you everything that I see. I talk about what's going on in the room and I put it in and it seems to work for me. But now I'm going to play it in a very, very unusual way. I call this karaoke. No, it's called karaoke. Don't try it today. So don't try this at home. I've done this a lot, and here is one special talent that only I got.
Don't get corona.
Looks like my babies.
If this show was live, Perry'd be going home with 5 women tonight.
Oh boy.
I can't watch.
Ow, flip.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh no!
I'm stuck.
Yeah, my tongue's bleeding. That's really funny, isn't it? All right, now I want you guys to go over there. I want you to jump right into the pit. I know there's people sitting at home watching the show and they don't really even give a shit. Well, that's okay because you can't do this stuff. You can't do it wrong.
Back up from the mic. Back up from the mic.
Overmodulating.
Yeah, is this much better? I
A
know
little.
the girls after that bit got wetter. Yes, the ladies really love that bit. Yeah, and then later they get down with it. Come on. Oh, baby. We gotta go now. I said a little. Oh, baby. We gotta go now. My name is Perry Kurtz. You can find me all over the internet under Perry Kurtz. I'm on YouTube. 500 videos there. And I'm on Facebook and everything else. And I want to thank all the people that produced this wonderful show for allowing me to come here and humiliate myself. You take care of yourselves. And remember, wear a mask and gloves. Thank you.
Wow. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Another round of applause for Mr. Perry Kerr.
Thank you. The Keytar bit. Yeah, that's very popular in the clubs. I do that at senior homes. I had one 90-year-old lady look at it while I'm playing. She yells, "You're my ride home."
Oh man.
Oh, you would not believe the stuff the seniors say. They just bless. Can I say one story real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. I did a show, and because that's how I make my money. I entertain seniors now because it pays really well. And there's a couple making out in the back of the room. They didn't have their teeth in, so the slobber pouring down, and there's that sucking sound in the room, 180 people. And I said, "Hey, you guys, what are you, teenagers back there? Stop." And the guy looks up and he goes, "Hey, leave us alone." I said, "Are you guys in love?" And he's got his hand on the woman's neck, and he looks at her and he looks at me and goes, "Love? Nah, we're just fucking."
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, they're getting a lot.
You're the best closer, Perry. Thanks for coming on our show.
You kids at home, wear condoms.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Outstanding. And I think that's a perfect transition into the concept of the show. Everybody here, guys, we're just fucking.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta leave it. And thanks again for Mr. Perry Kurtz one more time, guys. All right. And that was our closer for the evening. That actually wraps up the Dive Bar Comedy Show, sponsored and executive produced by Joanna the Goddess Petrie. So get ready. We're going to close it out. We're going to run off everybody's name and give all of ourselves one more round of applause, starting with our first comedian, Mr. Martin Mandela Morrow.
Yeah, that's me. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Martin Morrow.
Miss Carolina Leva.
Carolina, I'll be over in a half hour.
That's right. Now, next to me, Mr. Brian Wall.
Hey, you can always follow me at Brian Wall.
That's right. And then we close out with Medallion Summers. And last but not least, and I want to apologize. The worst thing you can ever do as a host to a comedian is fuck up their name. I should be whipped. I should be whipped and beaten. I should have that Minnesota cop in here right now.
All right, chill out.
I know.
Love you,
Point is, it's error, and I want to apologize to my man Perry. I'm sorry for that, and it's a terrible mistake, and I want to get it right. So one final big rousing applause for Perry, the Batman Curl.
Yeah.
That's okay. One time on a billboard, my last name was spelled
And a big round of
Kuntz.
applause for Mr. C.
Mr. C.
Yeah.
Woo! Mr. C.
How about Joanna?
Woo! Thank you guys. And check us out every week. Dive Bar Comedy. You can find us all over the internet. We're on live every Tuesday night at 9:00. So woohoo! Tune in. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
At Facebook land.
All right, Carolina, I'm on my way.